Hi Libra, welcome to my channel, The Fool's Journey Tarot. Today is September 16th, 2019. This is Carmilla, my daughter's bird. She told me she wanted to come out for the Libra reading. I don't know why, but I said okay. So, and she also promised to be good. So we'll see. We'll see about that. Okay Libra, so I have pre-shuffled. This is a general love reading for the middle of the month. It can pertain to any kind of relationship, situation, or circumstance you're dealing with. Take what resonates and leave what doesn't. Be flexible with the energy. It may feel like I'm reading for you. It could feel like you're cross-watching for somebody else. And you can change the roles within the reading. So, here we go. I have pre-shuffled all my decks. One more quick shuffle and a cut, and we're going to get started. Right away for Libra. In your underlying energy, we have the Seven of Pentacles paired with the Three of Cups in reverse. You have the Two of Swords with the King of Wands in reverse. Nine of Swords with the Eight of Pentacles in reverse. The Fool with the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. Okay, Libra, let's get my second deck going here and see what's going on with you. So, you're in a state of period of waiting right now. Libra, I feel like you're the King of Wands energy in this reading so far. The cards that I have on the table. You may be facing a challenging decision that you need to make. You may have tried some things in the past that haven't worked for you regarding the situation or the circumstance, and I do believe you're working towards a new beginning or new opportunity, new relationship, some new beginning, taking a leap of faith, but there's obstacles in the way right now. There may be some delays regarding, again, some decision, a harsh or hard decision that you need to make. Let's see what else comes up for you, Libra. Clarifying the Seven of Pentacles, you have the Knight of Wands. You've been waiting to take action on this. Paired with the Three of Cups, you have the World in reverse. This may be regarding a group of friends or a group of co-workers. Situation that is unresolved right now for you. Clarifying the Two of Swords, you have the Six of Swords. King of Wands in reverse is clarified by the Page of Wands. Nine of Swords is clarified by the Hermit in reverse. Eight of Pentacles is clarified by the Two of Wands in reverse. Fool is clarified by the Emperor in reverse. And the Wheel of Fortune in reverse is clarified by the Six of Wands in reverse. Okay, let's look at these a little closer for you, Libra. So I want to start with your energy. So Libra, King of Wands in reverse. This is somebody who wants to take some action, might be prevented from taking action, or things that you've tried in the past haven't worked. There may be some negative emotions attached to some failures or some things that just haven't worked out in your favor, and you're looking toward trying something new, coming up with some new ideas. I do feel like there's some delays. You want to make a decision. You want to make a decision regarding moving away from something, maybe something that hasn't worked in the past. You might be trying to get out of trying to make a harsh decision or not wanting to take on a challenge or responsibility for a decision that needs to be made. The Nine of Swords energy in your reading clarified by the Hermit reverse. I do feel like this is something that you are facing by yourself, that you may be either declining or unable to involve other people in whatever it is that you're facing. It's causing you significant grief. You might be staying up at night, tossing and turning in bed, thoughts going through your head that you can't let go of, or having some trouble coming to terms with some things. I do believe you've made some decisions regarding this matter or this relationship in the past that haven't worked for you. I do feel a significant sense of try again, like this has failed, okay, let's try this. This isn't working, we got to try something else. I do feel like this has gone on for a significant period of time with the Seven of Pentacles in your energy, that you are still looking to take some action, movement forward regarding this matter. I do believe it has something to do with a group of people. We have the Three of Cups in reversed, but I do also feel like for whatever reason, involving other people hasn't worked for you, or it's not the right thing, or maybe you've tried this in the past, and working with others just hasn't panned out for you. You do have a sense that there may be a lack of control, or a lack of feeling a lack of power getting this new start off the ground. And over time, like I said before, over time you've been faced with some failures. Again, I think that there's been other people involved in the situation and you've been delayed, things have been postponed, or it's a situation of, okay, let's try this, try again. It feels like it's been something you've been trying to get going for a period of time that hasn't been working for you. So far, Libra, you are the only energy that's on the table. Other than it does feel like there have been other people involved with the situation, whatever it is. You may have tried to get some help from friends or family, maybe speaking with people, trying to get a clearer understanding of which direction to go or what actions to take regarding this matter or this relationship. This doesn't feel like a relationship yet. It feels like an opportunity or something you're trying to do for yourself. Let's see what else comes up for Libra. Clarifying the Seven of Pentacles, we have the Nine of Swords again. You are in your head about how much time this is taking. You feel like it's taking too long, that might be working against you because so much time has passed. You could be looking at several months that you've been working on this, maybe even a year or longer. You have the Tower in reverse, clarifying the Three of Cups. Again, I do feel like you may have wanted help from others or have sought help from others, but this hasn't worked in the past. And I don't think it was meant, for whatever reason, this feels like a solitary situation, something that you need to do on your own. Magician clarifying the Two of Swords. There may have been some manipulation in the past regarding this matter, or someone trying to influence your decision, and you may be trying to move away from that. The Stars clarifying your energy, King of Wands. You do have hope for a new beginning. I do believe you've got some new ideas or some new thoughts. What are you saying? What are you doing? Are you trying to contribute? She's being really cute. She's saying little things in my ear. I don't know if you can hear her or not. We have the Three of Swords, clarifying the Nine of Swords. There's been a considerable amount of grief and sorrow. And again, I do feel like there's some kind of disappointment or failure with another person or a group of people. Six of Cups in reverse. Okay, this can indicate a significant other, someone coming back from the past, hanging on to old memories from a relationship or situation with somebody else. You may have made some poor choices because of other people or another person. Ten of Swords in reverse, clarifying the Fool. I feel like you have, again, tried again and again to get this off the ground. There's a lot of energy of having to start over, having to try again with this situation. And clarifying the World, we have someone else's energy that just came out, the Queen of Pentacles. This might be somebody that you are trying to connect with. If it's a relationship, right now I'm not sensing like romance or anything of that nature. This might be a work partner. This might be a family member or a friend that you're trying to connect with. But things have not been working out with this person. You have not had success with this individual over time. Like I said, I feel like you've tried on a number of different occasions to have a new beginning with this person, whether it's romantic or in business or an opportunity that you're working toward or wanting to work with this person in some way. Let's get another set of cards out and see what else we get for you, Libra. I do feel like this is not over. You're definitely considering taking some more action regarding the situation, but you are in your head about how much time has passed. You are grieving some mental conflict. Maybe even feeling very, very alone in this situation. You're feeling alone at the same time there's hope. Because I do feel like you have ideas popping up in your head about how you can, tackle the situation one more time. You have the Star clarifying your energy. And you may be hopeful just to heal these negative feelings that you have right now. Maybe feeling bad because you haven't succeeded yet. And walking away from what feels like maybe failure because you've listened to the wrong people or taken some bad advice. Some of the decisions you made haven't worked, and again, it may have to do with other people that you've been connected with in your past. Significant people, not just, a passerby on the street, but someone who may be a family member or a significant relationship, a spouse or a close friend, where things haven't worked out. This Queen of Pentacles, to me, I don't have a lot of information yet on this person. I'll try to get some clarifications on this energy. This does feel like the person you're moving toward. Okay, I knew this would happen. And for those of you concerned that I have a bird on my shoulder and a cat in my lap, he is pretty passive when it comes to the bird, but she is closely watched when she's out. So she actually attacks him. When I'm sitting on the couch, she'll go after him and try to bite his tail or his nose. So I've had to protect him from the bird more than I've had to protect the bird from the cat. Anyway, back to you, Libra. Let's get another set of cards out, and then I want to look at this a little more closely and see what we have for you. Clarifying the Knight of Wands, we have the Ace of Cups in reverse. So this is the first indication that this could have to do with a relationship or a lost relationship or the lack of a relationship. Seven of Cups, clarifying the World in reverse. There might be some confusion surrounding why things haven't worked out in the past with others or with another person. Knight of Swords in reverse. The Moon. Clarifying the Hermit in reverse, we have the Nine of Pentacles. Two of Wands. There's the Page of Wands again. Emperor in reverse is clarified by the Hangman. And the Six of Wands is clarified by the King of Wands. There you are again. Okay, so this is coming out, let's start with this. This is coming out with the Queen of Pentacles energy. So there's something about you feeling as though you failed or haven't accomplished what you've wanted to accomplish with this other person. Over a significant amount of time, there's a lack of success or not what you had hoped for. Again, trying over a period of time, trying different things, but you're not necessarily alone in this. I feel that there have been other people involved in the past, and maybe that's where you've gone awry. I'm getting the sense that this is supposed to be a solo adventure for you, or something that you take on yourself, but in the past you may have tried to get others involved. This may be an attempt at a connection with this person, that you've wanted to take action to make a connection with this person, but you haven't been successful. Let's see what else we have here. I do feel like you would prefer to have a little bit more control, or feel like you have control, but you haven't been able to accomplish that. You want a little more control over this new beginning, over this new opportunity. You are taking a leap of faith of sorts related to this Queen of Pentacles, whatever it is you're doing with her or hoping to do, whether it's working together or a relationship. If you are, making it, like I said, an attempt to connect with this person, but there is something about a lack of control. I think you've spent a lot of time thinking about this. There's a lot of grief and sorrow surrounding the fact that this is something that you and you alone are dealing with, or you are the only one feeling this significant level of sorrow and grief and mental anguish over the series of unsuccessful attempts to get this off the ground and to get this going. And I do feel too, the more time that passes, the more insecure you are getting, even though it feels like you're working hard to get out of this negative energy where you're feeling a lack of control, or feeling like things are going backward rather than forward for you. But you haven't given up. You're not giving up, which is good hope. There's some unknowns. I think you've got some new ideas that you're working on, some new plans. Maybe thinking about communicating, but you're not sure. There's some unknowns or some secrets. I think that the things in the past that haven't worked had made you feel maybe a little scattered, maybe a little angry. Your emotions might be up in the air, and you're trying to get away from that because I think you realize, Libra, that this kind of reaction to past failures is not going to get you anywhere. It's not going to move you forward, because if you're feeling bad about how things have been going, those negative emotions are just going to cross over into your next attempt and probably cause you more grief. There's been some manipulation regarding decisions that have been made or are being made, and you are moving away from that. Maybe negative influences or people that don't have your best interest at heart. There's confusion surrounding, again, more people that have been involved in this situation who maybe have tried to help, or You have actively sought out other people's advice or other people's involvement over time. It just hasn't worked, and there is some confusion surrounding that. Maybe you're not sure why things haven't been worked, even with the help of others. We're at 20 minutes. I'm going to get a few clarifiers before I do my last round of cards. I want to get some more information on this Queen of Pentacles. Tell me more about the Queen of Pentacles. Libra. There's something about, again, a feeling of being stuck with and trying to get out of a situation, but there hasn't been movement. You have the Six of Swords again, but this time in the reverse. You may have been trying to get out of a situation with this Queen of Pentacles, or help this person get out of a situation where they've been stuck or unable to move forward or connect with you or have some kind of success. It does feel like you're trying to help this person, or you're trying to make a connection with them for whatever reason. I'm not sure that this is a relationship. It doesn't necessarily feel like a romantic relationship. But this person's significant to you. But there's something keeping you away from them, or keeping you from helping them, or them helping you, or being involved with you in some way. Let me get some more clarification on the moon. Tell me about the moon. Whatever these unknowns are, they're creating unhappiness for you, dissatisfaction, obstacles that keep you from moving toward what you're looking for, which is probably the Ten of Cups in the upright position. Tell me more about the Three of Swords. So it looks like you're trying to make a decision regarding, oh, there's another card there I didn't even see. You want success, I think, working with this person. You want to make a connection with them. You want to work with them. You want to have success with this person. I do feel like it's the Queen of Pentacles. And you've been trying to figure out ways to do that and to take action and to see movement, positive forward movement. But again, there's some kind of emotional grief surrounding this for whatever reason. There's something that's these obstacles that you've been faced with. Again, this is clarifying the Three of Swords. There's grief surrounding these failures or these obstacles that have you held back from having success in this matter. This is starting to feel really confusing to me. If you're connecting with this message, I'm assuming that you understand what I'm talking about, but the more I get into it, the more confused I feel. Tell me about the Two of Wands in reverse, then we're going to do one last round. Okay, this has something to do with an emotional connection in some way. I believe with this Queen of Pentacles. I don't know what kind of emotional connection, but there is love here. And decisions that have been made in the past have been unsuccessful, haven't worked. This Queen of Pentacles may be someone from your past that you are trying to reconnect with. They may be at a distance from you. This person might be unreachable for some reason. I do feel like they're not in your life right now. There's a lack of, it doesn't feel like you're seeing this person on a day-to-day basis, that type of thing. It feels like they're not currently near you or around you, but you're trying to figure out a way to get to them. Something like that. I'm going to get one more round of cards. You know what? I can't. Oh, you moved over to poop on the table. What a good girl that you didn't poop on me. That's nice. I don't know if you can see it, but there's a bird turd over here. So she moved down my arm so she wouldn't poop on my shoulder, which was nice. And I do have a paper towel to wipe it up. But I got a lot going on right now, Libra. I got cards in my hand, a cat in my lap, and a bird on my arm. And a reading to finish up. So I'm trying to... There we go. Now you don't have to look at bird poop anymore. Okay, one more shuffle and a cut, and I want to get one last set of cards for Libra, and then I'm going to close out this reading. You know, honestly, Libra, I do feel like there's a lot in the air right now for you. I do feel like there's a lot of confusion. At the same time, I feel like you're making decisions that are going to move you in the right direction. You're not giving up. Whatever this is, you haven't given up on it. You may be feeling frustrated, maybe feeling a little bit a lack of control, or feeling like you're a little powerless in the situation, but you're not giving up, and that's good news, because I feel like this is important to you, whatever it is. Okay, I don't even remember if I did a cut or not, but we're gonna do one more. Okay, Libra, let's see what we have for you. We have the 8 of Air with the 9 of Fire. Okay, so there's a lot of mental confusion. I do feel like there's a lack of clarity. You're working on things, you are analyzing things, you're trying to see the logical next move to make, but there is significant lack of clarity regarding this matter. And this 8 of Air in reverse is kind of like a 9 of Swords. In this deck, it would be the 8 of Swords in the traditional tarot, but in this deck, instead of being released from feeling trapped or released from mental anguish, it's quite the opposite. Again, there's a lot of anxiety. Ouch, do not bite my ear. See, this is where she starts acting up. She's been so good, and now she's going to start being a turd. We have the Elemental of Fire. Let me get the rest of these out, and then we'll talk about them a little bit. Okay, don't. Be nice. So, you're trying to harness your energy right now so you can move forward. You've got the Ace of Cups again, this time in the upright position. This may again have something to do with a new opportunity in love, a new relationship, friendship, connection in a business sense with somebody, but there is love involved. This Queen of Pentacles is your target, if you want to call it that. This person is the significant other in this situation. And right now you're just a little bit confused. There's a lot, again, confusion, an inability to make some concrete decisions regarding this matter. So you're working on that right now. We have the Ace of Air, which again is lack of clarity in this situation, feeling clouded, but this card indicates you have the power to make the right moves. You have all the tools, you have what you need in order to make things work. It's just the lack of clarity, the lack of security, feeling secure about the situation that's keeping you from moving forward. What do you want to do? You're really making this hard. I'm trying to finish up this reading. And then we have the 6 of Fire and the 6 of Earth. So these are two conflicting energies at the end of your reading. On the one hand, I feel fear. I feel like you're kind of building walls right now. I feel like you've gone inward. You are kind of keeping to yourself, trying to figure things out in order to gain some balance, feel more secure and safe about the situation, trying to get yourself ready to go to try again. So that's where you're at right now, Libra. stick with it. I do feel like you're on the right track based on what I'm seeing in the cards. And unfortunately, I don't have any advice for you on the table. I do think that it's going to take some more time, and probably the best thing to do is not worry so much about the amount of time that it's taken, because it looks like it's supposed to take some time. And that's what I've got for you today, Libra. I hope that helped. I hope that gave you some clarity, or some insight into what you're dealing with. Take care. I'm going to attempt to get up enough to turn my camera off to say goodbye to you, so excuse my struggle as I move and maneuver with animals on my body. So thank you again, Libra, and I hope to see you next time. Bye.